So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a ball kick. Shifted upfield. I was just lacking in accuracy. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri was steaming forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good vision. Osimhen.
Osimhen! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get away here? So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bout of passing here, really easy. Heads it! This might spell danger. Yeah. And he was quick to react. And Holland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi, and another try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking tidy in possession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Dembele's climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Davids defending his corner stubbornly. Chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of...
He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job.
Dembele! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Pedri. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he shapes and shoots! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe and Holland! And the ball's come loose here. He is through here. Oh, fabulous play.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Ronaldinho. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. And the first half is done. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is...
Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nessa have their second corner now. And the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, what a climb! This time, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Heads it! Caught offside that time. It's a great ball, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away. Turan. Maldini. Now Davids. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's been won straight back.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Olise. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Distributed tidily. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Olise. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Davids. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. A look and place it forward. Oh, and he's through the middle. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Son Heung-min. Played out towards the right wing. The ball is loose and the... Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Flamengo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can.
Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pull it. That's good vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Olise. And here's Owen. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Olise. And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cafu
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Temps
Olise.
additionnel, 1 minute.
Always onto this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Attention, changement.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a goal! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to...
Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi.
Such good technique.
Messi. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0 and things are starting to look... Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Leicester did well to stay calm there. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckham.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It goes to show he is human after all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism.
And it's been given away. Dembele. Chance for the header! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Terrible error, duly punished. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's Owen. No way through there. Messi. Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cafu.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Owen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, that's well spotted. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's a key interception.
Flamengo really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Messi. Beckham could try, and the shot! Nice interception, well timed. Messi on two now and looking for three, and he's picked out the run. It's Dembele! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he has been fouled there. Nessa.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Triol. Rijkaard. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ronaldinho. Osimhen, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent hit! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been?
Osimhen! And the ball's come loose here. Excellent challenge there. Osimhen! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Rummenigge has played it back. Chips it through. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's in a good position here. He's had a hit!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And it's Figo. And here's Nedved.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Davids. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out for a throw. Beckenbauer. Messi. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. And he's gone backward here. Great hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Bergomi. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Rummenigge did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Dembele. Rijkaard. Figo. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nedved. And it's Nedved.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that was vital. Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Conte. There's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. He's going for goal!
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Changement. À leur place, Drogba.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great position, and the shots! And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vieira. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Figo. Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bergomi wins the duel this time. And it's Figo. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's got full.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte always on the lookout for any signs of... Oh, here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! Decent hit from there. Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Ronaldinho. He's in, surely! Header! And one more try!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Nedved. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rijkaard. That's Nedved. Rummenigge. Figo. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. 75 minutes played. Ronaldinho. Gullit.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gullit gets a good foot in there. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. Lovely bit of skill. He has found a way through. Oh, good read. And it's Drogba. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is...
He rises! And he hits the net! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And he's had it nicked away. Showing great feet there.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Yeah.
de temps additionnel.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Drogba. Oh, no joy this time. He could be in here. Now it's Figo. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth. Pedri! Now it's Osimhen. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Played out wide, played back in. He played through for the wide man. Vieira. Now it's Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's a lovely, neat pass. He's in space and looking for options. Ronaldinho, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200.
Osimhen! Ronaldinho. Osimhen. So we're still where we started right now. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. And here's Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Rafael Leao. Davids. Shifted upfield. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Osimhen. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a good ball through. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Lofted through here. Can he get onto this? Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's Ronaldinho! No mistake! What a moment for the double centurion!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. Gullit. And they're quick to get it back. Cannavaro. And here's Ronaldinho. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Maldini tries to clear. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Messi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Ronaldinho. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen proves just a little bit too strong. Palmeiras can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's heaved it away. Palmeiras have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely worked. Great position here. Dembele! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard could move up a gear here. Rafael Leao charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that was vital. Davids, and the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted. And he was alert to it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, they've got it again. Pedri. Almost an hour gone. And here's Gullit. Steaming on goalwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Rafael Leao. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Ronaldinho. No way through. Gullit. Ronaldinho. Messi. Out of play for a throw. Long forward. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hullet. Hullet plays it in. Looking for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, the ball's this time, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 11, Ronaldinho. Camisa 10, camisa
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Camisa 88.
Elise.
Deixando para a entrada de camisa 22. Camisa
We
19.
expected better, and so did he.
Camisa 1.
Elise. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's on. Now the finish! Goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, well played, well played. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Drogba. That's an excellent interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Teremos 3 minutos de
He's had a
acréscimo.
hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Rivaldo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Rivaldo. Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looks to the other side. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final.
Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi is the team's great visionary. And that should get the job done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Osimhen. Tomori with the clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Messi gets it away. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Gavi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Back into the middle. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he stop it going out? Courtois catches it safely.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cleared away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kyle Walker. Gavi. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. And it's hoisted clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Alexander-Arnold. Schmeichel is there to take.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mohamed Salah tries it back. Haaland! That is brilliant!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that is Osimhen! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Second period then underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Gavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Haaland.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
About act of passing here, really easy on the eye.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
So we've reached the hour mark.
96.628 espectadores.
And here's Mbappe. No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mbappe! Hits one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold works it forward. Messi touches it back. Bellingham. Well, they've got it again. Nicely aimed pass. It's a sweet ball, that. Gavi. And he's there to belt it away. And through to the goalkeeper. Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And he was alert to it. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's on a charge. Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Osimhen really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back in. Mohamed Salah. He rises! A corner it is then.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. Oh, he is not giving anything away. Real chance here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi is behind this one. And he's heaved it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. That's played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Chooses to go back. He's been picked out. Do it. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great position here. Yeah. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but
Mas eu não tô chorando não, mutante. Eu sei que fica falando isso o dia inteiro.
Nada de grátis,
Caldinho
não.
de rabo?
Não, que não tem nada de grátis, não. Eu tinha que ir lá na feira.
Então vai.
Compra tomate e cebola.
Então vai, né?
Mas tá frio, minha conta é melhor.
Tem bugi frio aí.
Mas minha
Então fica aí quietinho. Aí você compra no mercado.
Oi, que delícia.
Seu merda. Aqui, mutante. Cala a boca. Tá, mutante? Você pode calar essa boca. Tô chorando não, hein? Só tô falando que tá difícil. Sua amiga também ficou assim depois que eu peguei ela. Foi mal, galera. Eu tive que soltar essa. Tem que me respeitar também. Que ela é Kenga. Açúcar aqui, né? Não tem mais o que fazer. Não tô entendendo. Mano, não tem mais o que fazer não, viado. Às vezes o problema agora é eu. Quer jogar no meu lugar? Simplesmente não quer deixar eu sair dos 800. Nem chegar nos 810 quer deixar. Dá uma respirada. Ai. Como assim, viado? Não tem 13 aí? Você não tem 13? Você deixou de logar algum dia? Pois é, então tem alguma coisa errada, mutante. Deixa eu te falar, aquela missão, peraí, deixa eu te mostrar. Te mostrar. Peraí. Rapaz, olha isso, 3 empates. Peraí. Tô vendo pelo celular aqui. Por isso tá demorando um pouco. Tô aqui na área. Você fez esse estudo. Mas todos eles você pegou medalha de ouro? Você pegou medalha de ouro em todos eles? Aqui você fez antes de 1 minuto? Esse último aqui você fez antes de 1 minuto? Fiquei indignado com esse aqui, ó. No amador eu demorei 15 segundos e no normal eu demorei 10. Esse último aí você tem que fazer um, mano, pra dar certo. Então é isso. Você tem que fazer um gol nesse último aí em menos de 1 minuto. Que aí você ganha outro presente. Entendeu? Vamos lá, sofrer de novo, né? Se eu perder essa aqui, eu paro. Eu já aviso logo. Aí nós tenta amanhã, porque hoje tá zicado, viu? Zicadinho. Vou no banheiro, já volto. Tá bom? Beijo.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And here's Dembele. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now the finish! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. And he's gone looking for safety. And claimed it back swiftly.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul. Vieira. And he skips past his man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. First quarter of an hour gone. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So we're still where we started right now. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Mbappe. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played back in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe. Back into the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Check, punts it upfield. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bullet. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Dembele. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Well played and well cleared.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hits one! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's onside. Messi! Decent enough try.
Messi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Well, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Messi. And here's Osimhen. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Caramba, mano, tá difícil aqui, viu, velho? Os caras não chutam na hora que tem que chutar. Espero que você pegue uns caras mais de boa aí, mutante. Aqui tá osso, padrinho.
Tá ligado? Então é perder a bola e tentar roubar ela logo, tentar adivinhar a marcação, fazer tudo certinho. Porque se o cara conseguir passar dessa linha do meio campo aqui, mano, aí você tá ferrado. Mas é muito bom, cara. Muito divertido jogar nessa formação. Eu recomendo, eu gosto de bola. E aí eu ia ver alguma coisa, alguém perguntou uma coisa, cara, mas minha memória é terrível, velho. memória é tenebrosa.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Ele
here.
fez uma pergunta, deixa eu voltar até o chat aqui.
O cara colocou o estropício lá.
Tem bastante mensagem que eu acabei perdendo. E me falem sobre o microfone.
Boa, mano, é isso aí. Tô torcendo aqui pela primeira vitória aqui, desde a hora que eu abri essa live de merda.
Gostou da partida do Inés? Adorei a partida do Inés. Fernando que levaram que saiu buscar os jogadores que já vieram, já vi.
Played out to the right. Shifted upfield.
Ah,
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
é cagado.
Now it's Osman.
Olha isso.
Schneider.
Mas que desnada esses caras, velho.
Mbappe. Gnabry in eight
Vou tomar o gol de
possession.
cabeça. Mas que saco, mano. Os caras não fazem o gol, mano.
Well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Esse Messi eu vi, o Messi que eu peguei ele só com moedas grátis. Ah, mano, eu penso usar a carta do Messi. Ah, pensa que ele tinha disponível.
Oh, super fine. Dembele
Esse Messi
is on his own. And the shot.
Saco, velho. Tudo dá certo pros caras. Os caras estão se livrando da ceia.
So impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish exquisite.
Aí eu sim, um passe simples, viado.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that
Passe
pretty
simples,
quickly.
tranquilo,
It's
matando.
composure from here.
Cagado.
Through the middle.
Olha o Osimhen, velho. Tem que sair, cansou.
And it's Schneider. Looks a good ball through.
Cansou esse lixo. O cara gerou o contra-ataque, mano.
Or in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football. And as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Complicado, viu, tá? Os caras não querem fazer gol, mano.
O Luiz, assessor deles, alguém que joga no PC, XCC, jogou hoje, servidor tá lagado, só que eu jogo no Playstation, só que eu respondia, meu cara. Sobre marcação, depois das últimas atualizações, toda vez que tá sobrando bola, o adversário acabou levando gol desse.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here and soak in this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Um jogador que não tem atividade, de vez em quando conseguir fazer.
Não é possível não, mano.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
30%, acho que seria legal. Seria mais realista, né?
Quite squeezed that one through.
Beleza?
Yeah, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah não, dá essa bola aqui no Edgar, gente. O que você está fazendo?
Mas é assim mesmo que funciona.
Now it's Neymar. That's been
Olha
cut
que
out.
nojo.
There's a real appetite from them to
Tomar um gol de cabeça aqui, mano. Tô vendo.
Cara, já tentei jogar assim, o Everton, e é uma boa formação técnica.
To set free a runner.
Mas eu não me adaptei muito bem, tá ligado?
Schneider.
Tô jogando contra
O cara acerta tudo, ó.
o Gabriel.
Vai embora, desgrama do cara.
2 temporadas eu joguei no próximo
Well, he
Ah,
certainly
daqui,
wasn't prepared
lixo.
to take any risks.
mas enquanto eu não tô com o treinador, né?
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Well, I'm not going to
Esse lixo quer cruzar.
saying as much as he did there. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vamos!
He was under pressure. Oh, that, it's true.
Então, certeza.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Dewey has got
Segurar pra cavar uma falta aqui.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his
Rapaz, tá sendo suado aqui, viu?
Cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Bullet is eyeing up options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Smashing header.
Vai se lascar, mano.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Vamos, Drogba, monstro! Cavalo! Caramba, mano! Tem que ser na raiva aqui essa merda. Tomei. Nossa senhora, mano. Vamos! Vai que eu tomei aqui, mano, já. O cara quer porque quer cruzar, mano. Cara de merda. Olha que caralho, Zé.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Maldini concedes a free kick for that.
Só o cara embirado que eu pego aqui na divisão, mano. Vamos! Foi só pra ganhar tempo. Cara miserável, Zé. Todo respeito aí ao adversário, mano. É sacanagem você jogar só desse jeito, vai cagar. Espero que eu ganhe muito ponto com esse cara aqui.
Posso chegar perto?
Vamos, 18 pontos!
Não é live não, né?
É.
Diz não.
Toda hora não. Agora não doce. Essa é a da noite, eu vou de manhã, uma tarde, à noite.
Não, chega.
Agora eu vou pro carro.
Não, isso sim.
Yes, baby, vamos, galera, vou parar por aqui, tamo junto. Um abraço. Vamos acabar aqui, ó, uma vitória, 3 empates e uma vitória. Vamos terminar aqui bonitinho pra não fazer feio. Tamo de boa, tá? Sem pressão. Sem pressão.
Pra que ele tá dando esse frente agora? O Thaís tá em primeiro.
É os caras que mais colam na live.
Não é não.
É, ué, principais fãs.
O meu também, se eu começar a comentar 3 vezes aqui, eu vou pra 4.
Deixa eu ver. Ó, no ranking, o Luiz Felipe Moura, o Rafael Moura tá em primeiro e o Marata Gamer tá em terceiro, hein? Cadê? O Mutante queima a tanga. Boa noite, gatinha. O Mutante tá em primeiro, a Lindina tá em quinto. Ó, o Samuel Show aqui tá em sétimo. Galera, obrigado pela presença. Deus abençoe. Até amanhã. Um abraço. Fiquem com Deus. Tamo na luta, galera. Vamos parar por aqui porque hoje nós estamos azarados. Um abraço. Fui.
Deixa o like.